CrimsonBlade_X didn't come back for Rio, he came back for VORTEX. It had been 1 week since Rio beat him, 1 week of silence, and then a message, server-wide, from CrimsonBlade_X. VORTEX, you trained him to beat me, so let's settle the real thing, you and me, right now. The server watched. VORTEX accepted in 3 seconds. Rio typed immediately, don't, he's been practicing. VORTEX didn't respond, he was already sailing. The fight lasted 90 seconds. CrimsonBlade_X had spent 7 days doing exactly what Rio had done to him, watching, rewinding, learning. He had studied every single one of VORTEX's fights, and VORTEX had no idea. The first Dragon Strike missed. CrimsonBlade had memorized the timing, 2 seconds after the dash exactly, and sidestepped it perfectly. Rio watched from the shore and felt something cold in his chest. He's using my move. He learned it from watching me beat him. The second exchange was worse. CrimsonBlade attacked from angles VORTEX had never defended before, angles he had never needed to defend before, because nobody had ever lasted long enough to find them. 90 seconds, VORTEX hit the respawn screen. The server exploded, but not with celebration, with shock. VORTEX had never lost, not once, not to anyone, until now. CrimsonBlade typed into server chat, "Your student taught me everything I needed, thanks VORTEX." Then, directed at Rio specifically, "Your turn." Rio looked at his screen. He looked at VORTEX, standing at the respawn point, silent, not typing anything, his dragon aura dimmer than Rio had ever seen it. Then, Rio looked at his own chipped wooden sword, level 847, spin fruit. 1 week ago, he couldn't have imagined this moment. He typed 2 words, "I'm coming." CrimsonBlade_X was different, not the smirking performer from last week, focused, precise, every movement deliberate. He had watched Rio's fight too. He knew the spin combo, he knew the straight line trap.
First 30 seconds, he countered every single thing Rio tried. The crowd started going quiet. VORTEX on the shore, watching, still not typing. Rio took 3 direct Phoenix hits, got up each time, but slower. Then, CrimsonBlade made one mistake. Small, barely visible. Before his biggest attacks, the supernova, the one that had beaten VORTEX, he glanced left. Just for a fraction of a second. An old habit, checking his exit route before committing. Rio had seen it happen twice now. He waited for the 3rd time. CrimsonBlade powered up the supernova again, glanced left. Rio didn't dodge right this time. He stepped forward, directly into CrimsonBlade's space before the attack could fully launch, inside the blast radius where the explosion couldn't form properly. CrimsonBlade's eyes went wide. Too close, can't fire it here. He canceled the supernova, and in the half second of cancellation, with his defenses reset and his position wrong, Rio hit him with everything. Full spin combo, point blank. The same move, the same fruit, but this time CrimsonBlade had no answer for it. Respawn screen. The server was loud for a long time. Then one message appeared, from VORTEX, not to the server, directly to Rio. "You saw something I didn't." Rio typed back, "You taught me to look." A pause. "What did you see?" "He watched your fights. He watched my fights, but he never watched his own." Another pause. Longer. "Nobody does," VORTEX said finally. "Exactly," Rio said. CrimsonBlade_X came back online 4 minutes later. He didn't say anything for a while. Then, just one line. "Show me what I'm missing." Subscribe right now. Next week, all 3 of them train together, and someone new is watching. Like this video. Comment below. Did you see the left glance before Rio did? Tell us exactly when. See you next week.